well about our sport too. I do want to ask you,
Yeah.
and hopefully,
We gonna pull up my huddle highlights, man.
I do want to ask you, and again, and the reason we want to ask you was like, okay, if you play basketball, what position would you want to play?
So I always joke around, and I'm sure some of my old teammates and stuff will laugh at this. I'm an undersized big man.
So you play at the 4-5?
I'm an undersized big man. I didn't get the height, but I'm supposed to be down in the paint.
Okay.
I was a guy. I'll play good defense for you.
Okay.
I play great defense. I'm good at the layups. I'll get you some dunks and layup lines, and I'll die for the steals and stuff. And like if you need a guy to foul,
I got you. Okay,
like I'll be the one to get the fouls for the team. So nobody else has to get fouled out. But that's me. And I was a morale guy in high school. We played in a pretty good league, so I was getting the claps going. But I played every a sport every season. I did track in the spring and stuff. But yeah, I got some buckets. I did shoot. This is my one claim to fame, and I'm a name drop because I'm not that great a basketball player, so I can name drop this one. I did shoot a corner three, at Lawrence Academy in Bruce Brown's face. Bruce Brown's a pretty good. He's a pretty good basketball player. That's my one.
Said this to Bruce,
that's my one thing. He can let me have that one. Bruce can let me have that one. That's the one thing. And I was coming off the bench getting the bench point. Yeah, absolutely. He's a dog.
Yeah.
I did make that three. So some would say there could have been scouts there and they might have been impressed, but I took the football route.
Yeah, give me your top. Okay, so give me a top 5 apart. Take the Bucks out. Okay. Give me the top 5 players that you like.
Bucks out.
Yeah.
Like that are playing right now or just
ever?
And
right now and ever.
We're taking the Bucks out of the equation. I'm not
out.
giving you a top 5. I'm going with Braun, number 1.
Bruce Brown?
LeBron.
Yeah,
That's it.
That.
End of list. Taking the Bucks out of the equation. That's the end of the list.
Really? Why?
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not asking why because I don't know why. I'm just asking why. I want to hear him say it.
Yeah, he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT. And, I've always been a fan of LeBron growing up. Before, just growing up. I've always played 2K, always been a basketball fan, always loved sports.
Yes.
I'm not going to be able to break down the exact stats and comparisons and all that good stuff. But for me, my favorite player growing up to watch was LeBron. Now I got some players on the Bucks that I like to watch. Sometimes come do their podcasts and stuff. But now for outside of the Bucks, NBA players, LeBron for sure.
LeBron, bro. This man's been running the game for a minute, bro.
Yes.
Running the game for a minute. and people. I don't think people realize when I don't say he retired because who knows when he's gonna retire, but in next I don't know 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, who knows? But it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be not tough. The league is in good hands, but it's gonna be tough. I think for people are gonna be like, oh shoot, we kind of criticized, we kind of did this, did that, did this, and now oh man, So they're gonna take a step back. But
I heard a little rumor. I know we might be running on time.
No,
I'm good. I got nowhere to be. I got to drive back up to Green Bay, so I'm comfortable in this chair.
No.
I heard you might want to. I think I saw a tweet or something. You might want to, throw a first pitch out at the Brewers or something like that. Have you been getting the form down? This is coming from a 2-time first pitch thrower router at the Brewers.
So Tony, can I borrow your hat real quick? Let me borrow your hat real quick. So can I borrow your hat? Listen, I am telling you, right?
What do we got?
I don't know how to throw it, but I can act part though.
Okay,
I promise you.
That's half the battle. What's your? Do you have a little wind up?
No, just.
All right.
And then just look the other way, wind up, and.
I like it.
I hope it does work. I know it does work. Hey, can we clip that for the Brewers and send it to her, please? Yeah, I hope that works, but I think. I think.
Oh, well, do not throw it like that.
No, I won't throw it like that.
We'll work on it before.
Yes.
Are you going to do the sausage race? Do you know what the sausage race is? So you probably won't be able to do the sausage race.
What is it?
But so they have it was a 5 sausage. They have 5 sausages. Or are they brats? Is one of them a brat? They have 5 sausages, and it's I think it might be the 7th inning stretch or something. I don't know when they do it, but they go from the third base, on the whatever the dirt on the around the outside. They go from third base all the way to first base, and they run along the side, and everybody watches. And there's actual people in there. When I threw out the first pitch a couple of years ago, I had my brother-in-law. I had him be the catcher, and so I just threw it as hard as I could. He's my best friend, and so I threw it at him. And then they're like, "Hey, you want to do the sausage race?" Like, I'm not gonna do it, but I'm gonna sign him up.
Yeah.
So he got into like this Italian sausage costume and was running around with these guys. And there's a finish line and everything. And so I mean, I think if you're gonna go big, you might
no. I want to say about it. Why is it a sausage?
Because I actually don't know, but they do have brats. Brats, Wisconsin.
I've
I think
never
one
had a
is a
brat?
brat. I think one is a brat. I think it's different types of sausages. Brat being one.
Bro, I haven't had a brat. I'm gonna try it.
You've never had a brat?
No.
Why?
Because
it's not like it's not accessible.
I know. When I say this to people about it, they'll be like, "Oh, you didn't know that this was now," or either talk about something on social media or talk about like, "Oh, like you've never had this." I'm like, guys, you keep forgetting. I'm not from here. Yeah. I'm clueless. When you see me, just look at a newborn baby, bro. Yeah. I'm not from here. I don't know nothing.
A little bigger than a newborn baby, but
you know what I mean?
I'm not one of those guys who's like, "Oh, you haven't had a brat. You're not real from Wisconsin."
No.
But I feel like I take you as a guy who's not scared to try things.
Oh no,
I feel like if somebody's like, "Hey, this is like the best place to get a brat," you're gonna go there and try and be like, it might not be for me, but I'm gonna try it. I just feel like that's one of those things. Like, you got the time. Like, I'm sure the Bucks, I'm sure they got some in the concession stand. Maybe have somebody slowly bring one down all the way down to the court.
From 1 to 10, how healthy is a brat?
Probably not high up there, but at 1 to 10, how good is it? Pretty good. Pretty good. I like it. 8, 9. Some places I'm sure I have a 10, but 8, 9. Have you had cheese curds?
Cheese curds? No, I haven't had cheese curds. They actually put in the Jumbotron.
You haven't had cheese curds?
Yes, because guys, I want to say one thing.
We're gonna have you come up to Door County. We're gonna give you a nice Wisconsin.
Yeah, this is what I need. I'll tell you why.
We're gonna have the spotted cow, the cheese curds. We'll get you a brat. We'll get you a cannibal sandwich. The whole shebang. Get you an old-fashioned sweet or pressed, whatever you like.
I'll need that.
Or we just go to the fourth base down the road.
What? But so you know what? I'm just gonna do it the whole day, bro. I'm gonna come to the game, right, and then just have a whole day.
Come to like a Thursday night game.
Thursday night, okay.
If it works, if we have a Thursday night game at home, and I don't know how your off season works, but say you're off, Thursday night comes, I'll be in. We'll get you a nice hotel in Green Bay.
Yeah.
Friday, I'll go and have my practice, whatever, and then we'll normally get that long weekend. We'll go up to Door County. We'll bring the families. We'll go up to Door County. Hopefully the weather's nice, cooperates. We'll have a nice time. Then we'll get you back down here.
You guys do play. I mean, when the season starts?
Games start in September.
Yeah, maybe? I mean the weather's already kind of like gray, cool, and then it becomes a little bit colder. But but training camp sounds early, right?
Yeah, training camp starts in July.
Hold up.
We start OTAs next Monday, so April.
Hold on. One second. Your season starts September. And
Our season,
training camp starts in July.
And OTAs start in April, mid-April. So the off-season is not as long as people think. If you go to the Super Bowl, I think it's like February 14th is the Super Bowl. 2 months later, you start OTAs, which is like practice.
What does it stand for? What does the OTA stand for?
I think that's a great question. Is it optional train? No, it's not optional. It's organized team activities.
Okay.
That's